Some trailers barely show anything about the game. No gameplay, no mechanics, not even a release date. And still, they manage to keep us up at night. Cinematic trailers have that power. They crank the hype, spark the imagination, and get everyone coming up with wild theories. So today, I've picked out the most insane trailers from recent years. Some are from older games, some are brand new, and others haven't even launched yet, but their trailers, pure fire. Now drop a comment and tell me which trailer drove you crazy. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss a thing, and get comfy on the couch, grab some popcorn, because today's video is better than a movie night.
There is no victory to be had here. There is only survival. The strength of your resolve is the only thing that will grant you another day. Another breath. This place is relentless. It devours everything. And soon, it will take your mind. I have found no meaning to this struggle. But when the end comes for you, do not yield.
Must be here somewhere. all right. Lunka! Don't hurt her!
You gave us quite the chase, young.
Please, sir. She's just a child!
Roderick, remind me, did I make an exception for children?
No, sire.
No. That would have been foolish, would it not? They spread the plague just as well as adults. And there's only one way to stamp out this sickness.
No!
Not just a runner, but a fighter, too. Had we met under a different moon, things might have ended
Lunka! My sister. She needs help. Fast. Please, let us pass through. I beg of you. Please. Please. I don't know. How?
I am life. I am death. I am everything in between. I have been watching your little valley. Pestilence, famine, killing. Blood spilt carelessly, like water. Things will be different now. For all of you.
where the transitory lands of the Lords of Cinder converge. In venturing north, the pilgrims discover the truth of the old words. The fire fades, and the lords go without thrones. When the link of fire is threatened, the bell tolls, unearthing the old lords of Cinder from their graves. Aldrich, saint of the deep, Farron's undead legion, the Abyss Watchers. And the reclusive lord of the profaned capital. Yon the Giant. Only in truth, the lords will abandon their thrones. And the unkindled will rise. Nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be cinder. And so it is that ash seeketh embers.
Someone once told me that the strength to stand alone is the strength to make a stand. To serve a purpose greater than myself. And for the good of all. I carry those words with me on the hunt, no matter where it takes me. And now, I'll carry them with me. Into the Forbidden West.
What is it that calls you to such a place? Duty? Knowledge? Revenge? Or merely fate? Your journey will take you into the dark itself, to a land that preys upon its people. You clutch onto steel and faith, but you are far from the sight of your gods. Lost in the mist, where only the dead will find you. Seek those cursed halls if you will, but know this. You cannot make demands of the devil, for he is the ancient, he is the land, and you are trespassers.
Bruna, get close and provoke her. Cat, attack from a distance to give us cover. Wolfgar, you...
Put down
All right. Remember, stick to the...
Help, Beatrice!
Worked perfectly. So, stick to the plan?
Put down
Looks like I've got a tally on the boys. Jock's on the ground, going into holding pattern.
Plagued by unending conflict and suffering, I found a way to make it better. Progress, though, it comes with a cost. They weren't ready for me, for my plan and its ways. Fear drove them to rise against me. First with stones and pitchforks, now with more. They stole my blueprints, broke my lines of production, and cracked my foundation. Primal fear clouded their minds. They did not see that this risk, these changes, were a path to prosperity. Balance must be pursued at all costs. And the balance will be due, whether with them or even myself. And ready. This is the moment. We shall rise. armies collide on blood-stained battlefields, where champions clash and heroes rise, where there is no mercy, no quarter, no escape. Who will reign when the earth trembles and oaths crumble? Where bones shatter and armor breaks. When castles are stormed and territories stolen. When the enemy is at your gates and all that's left is steel. For honor, who will reign supreme?
They are heartless. Godless barbarians. They murder and kill blindly. They scar the lands of England. Lands they will never defend, never love. The time has come to speak to them in a language they will understand.